Space. It's such a common idea, and yet so few of us ever truly understand it. Most of space is dark and desolate, with near infinite expansions of pure nothingness separating anything of note. Yet despite all of this, there is one lonely, powerful object that floats in this vast sea of nothing. It is vital to maintaining life and order across the galaxy, and was once believed to be at the center of the universe itself. It's what humans call the sun. Yet despite its importance, the sun is cursed to solitude, being seen by all, but never coming into contact with those who it helps. Humans have known about the sun's existence for as far back as their history books record, but what they don't know is that the sun isn't just a big ball of hydrogen and helium. Behind the brightness, beyond what humans can see or even comprehend, there is land. The surface of this land appears to be similar to the deserts on Earth, but instead of rock and sand, this land consists of a material that matches no element in human record. While humans can't get close without bursting into flames, the natives have grown and evolved with the sun since its creation. Ruling over the natives is a kingdom. This kingdom not only governs over its people, but manages the energy from the sun itself, ensuring it gets to those who need it. Ruling such a prestigious kingdom is by no means an easy job, but the royal family has been tasked with this sacred duty for over 4 billion years. Next in line for the throne was a young prince named Enyou Solaris. Many expectations had been placed on this prince. Since birth, he's been forced to work for the kingdom and prove his worth to the throne, never having any time for himself. Much like the sun itself, Solaris had a solitary life, but one that had the utmost importance. However, at this particular moment, the prince was not training or attending ceremonies. Instead, he was sulking just outside the capital, peering listlessly into the vast and empty horizon of the northern desert. While Solaris was more than willing to prove himself worthy to take the throne, he, more than anyone, felt the solitude that came with his position. He wished for something more, something fun and exciting, something that could connect him to the universe around him. Just then, a strange object came into view over the horizon. What's that? A blue sphere reflecting the sun's light caught the young prince's eye. Wait, I know that. I think it's called Earth? After a moment, a sneaky thought came into Solaris' head. Perfect. I could solve both my boredom and prove my worth to the throne by subjugating that planet. The prince was young and naive, so he was not one for giving his plans too much thought. He jumped to his feet and rushed back to the castle. With a little finessing and a bit of double talk, he was granted permission to embark on a research expedition to the Earth. Excited at the possibilities that this new place could bring him, Solaris left right away, using his powers to leap from the sun's surface through the dark icy expanse and down towards the shimmering blue planet below. Solaris crashed down onto the planet with a thud. Despite falling out of space directly into the center of a town, nobody seemed to notice. Glancing around, the prince snickered to himself. Now is the time to take this tiny little planet under my rule. Wait, what's that? There was a large gathering of people and they were all doing some strange activity. He decided to have a closer look and entered the dimly lit building they were heading towards. It seemed to be some sort of ritual. People grouped around a glowing box, staring at it while laughing and talking among themselves. Some were also holding an object that was attached to the box. Growing curious, he shouted out, "Human, what is in this box?" It's an anime?" A stranger responded in a confused manner. "Anime, I see. And what about this one with a string coming out of it?" "That's a video game. Are you okay there, buddy?" The stranger started to get slightly concerned. He looked Solaris up and down. "Your cosplay's pretty cool, but I don't get what kind of character you're RPing." Ignoring the stranger's unknown vocabulary, Solaris watched the colorful figures in the box. They jumped and leaped and spun in intriguing ways. This was different, exciting in a way he had never known about. Perhaps I shouldn't try to take over this planet right away. He scrunched his eyes as he thought for a moment before they shot back open. "I got it! I'll conduct a full study of this so-called anime and video game. This should give me knowledge of this world. Then I will take over the planet with ease. It's perfect! Ah ha 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 ha!" Solaris could see the stranger becoming increasingly more uncomfortable as they tried to slowly back away. Ignoring the human, Solaris put his plan into motion, putting aside his plans of world conquest and researching this human invention that he had discovered. While this started as a research project approved by the king, as time went on, the young prince became more and more obsessed with anime, video games, and the otaku culture that surrounded it. It felt like this was everything he was missing in his own world. Time passed, and he forgot more and more about his original goal and fell deeper into this rabbit hole. Then, one fateful day... Listen, I know she's not the main heroine, but she's still best girl. Solaris was sitting in his base on Earth, which was plastered wall to wall with posters and shelves of otaku artifacts. He was currently arguing on the phone with one of his new human friends about a recent anime. Hold on, I got a call on the other line. By the other line, he meant his ICD, or Intergalactic Communication Device. This device was a small piece of paper shaped like a bookmark with writing in his home language on it. This device was a specialized tool used to communicate with people on the sun from the Earth. He placed it up to his ear and the device started to shine. Yo, what's up? Oh, that? Yeah. His casual demeanor vanished and was replaced with a light panic. Yeah, I'm still working on the whole taking over the Earth thing. Don't worry about it. He glanced frantically out the window, sweat breaking across his brow. Progress report? Yeah, sure. His eyes darted around to his shelf filled with anime figures. One object caught his eye. It was some merch from a popular Vtuber he watched. Ever since their inception, Solaris has been a fan of Vtubers and has always wanted to try it out for himself. An idea exploded in his head. If he was a popular Vtuber, he could gain a following of humans without resorting to drastic measures. Actually, I have a big plan in the works. It's going to assist in subjugating the humans that live in this world. I'll give you more details later. He quickly hung up the device. Before now, he had been too nervous or scared to try something of this caliber, but not anymore. He was going to make his dream come true of becoming a Vtuber. He started to get to work right away. This work continued until the day of his debut, where he would finally start his Vtuber career and make his presence known to all. Bye! Okay, okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's ruined. I promise. That's too loud. Okay. I can do this. I'm coming. Are you guys ready? Where did I go? Wait. Where did I go? Oh, what? What? Huh? Oh my gosh. Where is the spaceman gone? I don't know if this thing is even working correctly. Hold on a second. Can't expect a space guy to understand VTubing. Listen, I've been on this planet for a while. I don't know if that lore video was clear enough, but it's been some time since I've been on this planet. Hi. Okay, I'm doing it. Everything's fine. Hello everybody! How's it going? I'm a VTuber! Sir, are you okay? Hello everybody, how is it going? I'm here. Everything is there it be. I know, I got effing 3 viewers and I'm just nervous, but it's fine. Yo, what's up, everybody? I got look at this thing I got. That wasn't in the preview. Okay. Yo, what's up? This still might have some scuff, but it's fine. So what's up, everybody? How's it going? Did you enjoy that little lore video? Listen, I could easily just blow up the Earth and take control of anything I want at any time, but you know, I thought, you know, after some consideration, you know, after watching a few 1,000 anime, I decided, you know what, it's the newest Ruby character. I thought, you know, hey, why not do that? And we are 3 people in. This is gonna be a little awkward.
I will give you a I'll do a full presentation later. This is a little scuffed. There's still some settings. I've been literally working on this till the last minute. But I think I got everything working right. I'll do a full show off later, but just so you could see everything. It's so pretty. I just wanted to make it clear that was a sword that was on my back. Okay, so what were we doing here again? Yeah, dude, I got them legs. We'll do a full thing later. Let's just give you a little. That's a good sword. Thank you. I like it. Let's do a little bit of intro, okay? Because I would like to keep this under an hour, and that lore video already took up like 10 minutes. So let's find a good position for me to be here. Am I still visible? It's anime. I'm an anime character. Well, you know what? Never mind. Ruby's an anime. Never mind. Anyway, hello. The Vtuber debut time. My name is Enyou Solaris, or you could just call me Sol if you want, or Solaris, because I'm a connoisseur. Listen, I wanted the Japanese. The Japanese does last name, family name, then first name. So don't call me Mr. Enyou. That's my father. That's the king. I haven't quite achieved that yet. The sun guy. That's also an acceptable nickname. Call me Solaris. Soul. Solar Man? I don't know, man. Mr. Enyou was my father. Yeah, so place of origin is the sun up there in the sky. I live there. Solar Man, take me by the hand. I gotta not get distracted by chat. We're gonna get through this in an hour. But yeah, birthday is June 9th. So it's in the summer, the hot summer. Oh yeah, for the name, this might be a little scatterbrained, don't worry. I have some notes, but I'm doing my best. This stream is solar powered. This stream is me powered. But yes, so about my name, Enyou Solaris is not it's just a vague translation, as my real name is unpronounceable in human languages. So feel free to call me that. Enyou is Japanese, meaning like blazing sun, like summer, like the summer sun, right? Makes kind of sense since my birthday is in June. Although everyone in my family has that name, so don't worry about it. And none of their birthdays also are in June. And Solaris is Latin for meaning pertaining to the sun. You can also abbreviate it Sol, which means. My mouth is hanging open the whole time. I need to fix this. Anyway, Sol means it's Spanish for sun, so it's got some stuff in it, okay? Your hair is so bouncy. What product do you use? Okay. Welcome to Earth. Hello. I've been here a while, but you know how it goes. I will make that lore video its own separate video. Anyway, what were we doing? What were we talking about? Oh yeah. My name is Enyou Solaris. You can call me Solaris, Solar Man, that guy from the Ruby fanfiction. Does this technically mean you're an alien? I just was thinking about this earlier. Does that count? I don't know. Most humans don't assume that there's anything on the sun, so. But if by alien you mean, being not from Earth, then sure. Okay, anyway, birthday, June 9th. Nice. I'd say yes. My age is 28. I'm old. Pet. Okay. And I primarily speak English. I will probably screaming why must can't age exist. Okay, we're at 17 minutes. We gotta get a move on. I'm still obsessed with my bouncy hair. Anyway, so yeah, its main English language is English. That's probably what most of my streams will be in. But I do know a bit of Japanese. I lived in I lived in Japan for 3 years. And but despite that, I'm not super great at Japanese, but I'll do my best. はじめまして、エンニョソラリスと申します。エンニョ様と呼べと、ソル君も呼んでいいですけど、私は太陽の王子様だよ。でも今から Vtuber として活動します。日本に3年間住んだけど、もう日本語が下手。でも、もっと上手になるように練習しましょう。頑張ります。Anyway, let's move on. So that's me. I was reading, which is I was trying to read. This font is actually kind of small. Let me zoom it in a little bit. I have some notes written on the back of my hand, so that might be why I was squinting. Sun-themed video games. Speaking of which, let's do oh yeah, also, the reason I wanted to be a VTuber in the first place is, I mentioned it in the debut video. I've been a fan of VTubers ever since they, like, existed, basically, you know, back in, late 2016 or early 2017? It was early 2017, like, winter 2017 is, when I found Kizuna Ai, and that was, like, the first VTuber. And she was great. And then after that, I was like, okay, I can't rant too much. But, like, basically after Kizuna Ai, like, YouTube, like, got rid of, like, doing subtitles, and also people switched to doing streams, and pretty much there were only Japanese VTubers, so there was a lot of, like, and I was bad at Japanese, so I kind of fell out of it for a while until late 2019, when I rediscovered VTubers and found a bunch of subtitled clips started becoming more of a thing, and I was better at Japanese, and I discovered stuff like Hololive and Nijisanji, and it was and I was like, oh hell yeah, and I've been helplessly obsessed ever since. So I'm like, hey, let me be a VTuber. I know I'm just a little tiny guy over here, but I'll do my best to do that. I've also just been a fan of online creators since the early YouTube LP days. So yeah, and I think VTubing is a very interesting medium. It's a very interesting medium. It lets you do a lot of cool things. Hell yeah. Anyway, what time are we at? Yeah, we got time. We're at 20 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so anyway, with plans for streams? Well, I'm glad you asked. I didn't know how many people would be in chat, so that's why I don't have it on screen, but I think I can do it later. Kizuna was something that everyone saw. Yeah, Kizuna was, like, super big. But whether or not you continued being into VTuber stuff, well, I don't know. There was a big boom in, like, late 2020, early 2021, so I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So, it's funny that you asked that, of what type of streams I'm gonna do. So, the 3 main types of streams I want to do are, video games. Yeah, okay. Our video game, 3 main streams I want to do are video games, because I like video games, and streaming video games. Talking about anime, which is what that little thing to the right is supposed to indicate. And I want to do writing. So, like you saw in my little intro, I wrote that myself. Ha ha ha. So, yeah, that was very cool. You know, I like writing. So basically, that's the three types of stream I want to do: video games, anime, writing. So there might be more than one stream than the other, but hey, you know how it goes. So my goals. So my goal is focus on wanting to do fun things and create a community. Growth. Can't wait for the fanfic streams. Oh no. Focus on wanting to do fun things and create a community. Growth is a secondary priority. I know in my lore video, can we change the video music? Whatever. If the music gets grating, let me know. I'll change it. But I know in my intro video, I said that I want to, you know, take over the planet, and that requires a lot of people. But you know what? I'd rather. I know it's, but I don't want to just like recruit anyone. You know what I mean? So in other words, I want to grow as much as I can, but I don't want to do that at like the cost of doing what I want to do. You know, like. There's a lot of things that I could probably do to, like, you know, water down my content to be more broadly appealing. But I don't want to do that because I want to do fun and cool things. I didn't notice there was music. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, only the best for Earth's domination. I also just take off headphones. It is very quiet. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't want it to be too loud. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, in short, good luck. Fan art. Dang, that's crazy. Rest well. Anyway, focusing. So yeah, anyway, in short, what I was talking about is, my hope is that, the few people who do connect with my content connect with it, deeply, in a deep way, you know? Because again, I still want to, you know, grow as much as I can, but, you know, I want to grow as much as I can, but you know how it goes. I'd want to continue doing fun and interesting things, not just stuff that will get me clicks and views, you know? So it's a balance of something that I will surely try to, figure out. So, talking more about the three types of streams I want to do, one of my goals is have fun playing video games, play video games solo, play video games with friends, play video games with viewers, etc., etc. I know that, like, every streamer, every VTuber, does video games, but I will do my best to keep it entertaining, like playing interesting games, like going back to the thing earlier, like not just playing the most popular games, like playing weird, obscure games that I think are interesting. Or we could also go for a whole series, do fun challenges, etc., etc. Also want to make sure that it is fun for all. Also, friends. Another reason. A lot. I know. Okay. Trying to keep this all straight. Don't worry about it. Yeah, going back to not being super big, I was debating, when I first started this project, I was debating applying for, like, a VTuber agency, but then I realized, like, again, I want to have a lot of control over what I do, and that kind of basically turns into, you know, being independent. And another reason that I did not apply for an agency is because I want to include my friends in some way. I'll still do mostly solo streams, but I like my computer friends a lot, and I think they have a lot to offer. Breathe, I will. You cannot tell me what to do, you human. But I will try to breathe. That was a great phase. What the fudge? I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, there's something. We'll do it later. We'll do it later. I'll remind me later to make a hashtag. Like in this stream. Anyway, so yeah, I think my friends have a lot to offer, and I think they're cool. Some of them are also stream and make content. You might have Might have seen some of them in the chat. So yeah, the next goal, learn more about anime, do anime discussions, anime watch-alongs, and general anime chatting streams. I like anime. I like video games too, but, you know, anime has just been, like, a huge part of my life. People stream in this chat? Anime has just been a huge part of my life for a long time. Pretty much ever since I came to this planet. I mean, you guys saw in the intro, as soon as I came to this planet, I'm like, wait, anime? Anime? So, yeah. So I have a lot of passion for it. I want to share that, and I want to share that with the world. So I think there could be a lot of cool and fun and in-depth discussions about anime. So, we can talk more about that later. And the last goal is to get good at writing. Because, again, I like writing, but I'm not very good at it. So I want to publish a book, write for a cool project, etc., etc. Just continue writing cool things. When I say, like, I do like writing, but it is something I'm very bad at, so I want to improve. And I think a good way to do that is to share it with the world and get feedback, right? Right? You guys enjoyed the little intro thing, right? You didn't hate it, right? Right? Okay. But yeah, I enjoyed making it anyway. But yeah, also when I say, publish a book, I know I can just self-publish, but, I want to be able to write something that's worth publishing, right? Like, get good enough to a writer, I'm like, yes, this is professional quality, and this is something that, you know, is worth putting in paper. So, yeah, there's that. So, in the effort of getting to know a bit about me, let's talk about 3x3s. Do I not have a slide for explaining? Okay, whatever. Anyway, 3x3s are basically a visual 3x3 grid of your 9 favorite things, or 9 things that you think represent your tastes. It's like an old, like, forum thing, and I like it because it gives a good visual for what I like. So, and I think that's a good way to get to know what my taste is, you know, if I'm a just to ensure you I'm not no filthy normie. So yeah, here's my anime 3x3. I will go over this super fast. Should I have it? Can I make an arrow in some way? Oh, frick, I can make an arrow. Hold on. This is a bad arrow. Okay, never mind. Anyway, we'll just go through it. The center one is Bleach, one of the first shows I watched that really got me into anime. It's still one of my favorites. I'm sure you can tell that just by my character design might have some inspirations with that. I don't know. Could just be me. But yeah, I lost it. Okay. But yeah, I still love it. I love the aesthetic, the world, the characters. It's great. I like it a lot. To the left of that, on the middle left, is a certain magical index. Represents the whole index. I need to breathe. Hold on a second. Ooh, okay. Okay, so yeah. Middle left index represents the whole index series in general. Because, you know, it's not just one, it's like 3 seasons, and then it has a spinoff that has like 3 seasons. And also it has like a movie and another spinoff and all this other crazy stuff. Still not used to Earth breathing. I know, right? But yeah, the series is crazy and massive and super interconnected, and it's like just super fun to get lost into. All the characters are crazy. Going to the middle, to the right middle, or the middle right, is Pokemon Sun and Moon. I like most of the Pokemon anime. Oxygen is kind of weird. I like most of the Pokemon anime, but the way that Sun and Moon focuses on its characters and slice of life elements makes it my favorite out of the series. Because, like, I don't know, like, a Pokemon has an issue with, like, useless filler episodes, but, like, Sun and Moon does not have that issue at all. It uses it just by focusing on the slice of life element and, like, developing the side characters. Yeah, it's really good, and it has really great animation. Going to the top row, at the top left, we have Evangelion. Not a whole lot to say about this, just classic, great writing, great directing, great themes. Yeah, I don't have super unique opinions on Ava, but I like Ava, it's really good. I never want to think of Oxygen as tree gas again. Next to that is Clannad. This is one of the few shows in the list I have not seen recently, but when I saw it, it was super impactful on my life, with its themes and messaging, and like general, like, I don't know, it just caught me at a pivotal stage in my life, and like it really connected with me, and I think about it a lot. So it means a lot to me, so that's why it's on. But the one next to it is C Cubed, or Cubed Cursed Curious. This is an outlier on the list. It is by all means an awful show. But there's just something about it that just clicks with me for some reason. I don't know, man. Aesthetics, characters, silly tone, I don't know, man. I just end up like, I just look at it and I'm like, that looks fancy. I like it. So if you tell me it's a bad show, I'm like, you know what, you're probably right, but it's still on my 3x3. Bottom left is Sangatsu. As implied by Clannad, I like very emotional and sad shows. Cause I guess I just how I roll, man. And Sangatsu is sure one of them. Just a very, it's not, I don't know if I would say it's particularly like super sad, but it is like very emotional, you know what I mean? But yeah, it has neat directing, well-written characters, it's really good, I like it a lot. It's bad, however, she has a Rubik's Cube. Do you see the Rubik's Cube? Okay, bottom middle is Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, the most recent addition to this list. When I first watched it, I thought it was just a pretty good, cute girls show. But during a recent rewatch and the second season coming out, I thought, that sounded weird. Maybe it was just the music. But yeah, during the rewatch and second season, I really started to better understand the themes of the show a lot better, and I ended up liking it a lot more just because, like, I knew what it was about. It's super wholesome, has a lot of interesting things to say. Yeah, it's pretty great. And then last one is Steins Gate, the exact opposite of C Cubed, which I would consider just pretty close to what I would consider a perfect anime. Like, the characters, writing, pacing, all strong all throughout the show, no low points. People say the first half is bad, but they don't know what they're talking about, because the first half is great. And it also has a really good dub. That's another thing about Bleach that I like. Bleach also has a good dub. I'm very hit and miss on anime dubs. We're gonna find a different song, because it's starting to drive me a little crazy. Let's do the town theme. Okay. So that's anime. 36 minutes, we're doing good on time. Let's do it. Let's go. So yeah, that's basically the anime that represents me. And now let's do video games. While the anime 3x3, like, I can't necessarily point any of these as like my favorite show. That is not true with the video game 3x3. Kid Icarus Uprising is the best video game ever made. It's everything I want in a video game. Everything I want in a video game, Kid Icarus Uprising has. It also has my waifu, Palutena, in it. So, Kid Icarus Uprising, like, I just can't shove everything I like about Uprising into one thing. But, yeah, I like it a lot. Cat Jam. Game's good. Game's good is basically all I'm saying. To the left of that, we got Smash. Smash Ultimate. Smash is a series I have a lot of great memories with. I usually play it pretty competitively, but I also love it as a casual series too. There's just an infinite amount of dumb things you can do, like dumb game modes, dumb crazy things. You can have Mario punch Sora in the face. That's crazy. You can have... I'm crazy. It's got Mario, and Banjo, and Sonic, and Steve. Minecraft. I was expecting this to be a more stereotypical kind of VTuber. What do you mean? Anyway, but yeah, I love it. I love it as a casual and competitive game. And Ultimate is just like the best version with the most amount of stuff. It has the most characters and pretty good mechanics. But if I had to be truthful, Brawl is a close second because it has Subspace. Subspace is great. Next to the right middle is Minecraft. I'm sure everyone knows about Minecraft. I've been playing it since like 2010, and I love it. You can do a lot of dumb things in Minecraft. Hanging out with friends, you know. There's a lot of things you can do. I like it a lot. A giant head on a tiny body something. And a girl. I said I was a prince. That's crazy. So what are you talking about? I don't understand human genders at all. What is a gender? Isn't that the ghost Pokemon from Gen 1? What are you talking about? Anyway, Minecraft is a good game. Bottom left is Donkey Kong Country 2. Might be my nostalgia, but this is just one of those games I can pick up and lose track of time. By far my favorite 2D platformer. It's just great. You jump around in your monkey and you go to cool levels. It's got a cool background. I like it a lot. Next to that is Banjo-Kazooie. Another thing I like about video games, I like exploring and having fun in video game worlds, and this is one of the best at that. Just running around having fun, collecting stuff. I like it. I used to be split between this and Tooie, but I think I like the more focused level design of the first game more. Evolution of Ender. Banjo-Kazooie. And next is Lost Planet 2, the C-cubed of this list. Probably the most out there on this list. But I talked about doing dumb things and having fun, and this game definitely delivers. It has so many dumb and probably unintentional things you can do. It's kind of crazy. You can cheese things, you can just silly and campiness. I like it a lot. I haven't played in a while, but I should. Going to the top row, yeah, this top row is more to represent a series that I like over one game. And on that note, the top left is Kingdom Hearts 2. I love the Kingdom Hearts series. It has just the right level of dumb and fun anime nonsense I love. And I just put 2 on there because it has the best combat and memorable moments. But yeah, this whole series is dumb and great, and I love it. Top middle, Sonic, another dumb, fun series I have a strange attraction to. Definitely way more than can be said here, but I like Blue Hedgehog Run Fast. And I just put Sonic Adventure 1 on here because I think it's maybe nostalgia, maybe just overall best package. I don't know, man. A lot of Sonic games are weird. And the last one is Kirby 64. Again, Kirby's a great series. Can you tell that I like the video game series made by Masahiro Sakurai? Because he made Kid Icarus Uprising, the Smash series, and he started the Kirby series. So, shoutouts to Masahiro Sakurai. But yeah, same as before, I love all Kirby games. This one in particular just stands out for its atmosphere. Its 3D backgrounds are really sick. Wow, we finished as soon as that song finished. Are we gonna have a... Should we have another song? I can't think of anything. Sure, this one's good. Anyway, enough talking about me. Let's talk about me. I did not think that through well. Hold on. It's me. Let's do some credits here. So yeah. I should probably put the credits earlier, but whatever. Anyway, character designer is Tay. Yeah, it's great. Can I zoom in at all? Reference sheet! Time to hyper-analyze. This is the official reference sheet. It looks really great. Another reason why I wanted to do indie instead of doing a more traditional VTuber or doing a agency was because I wanted to work with a lot of cool people, and working with Tay was a great experience. And I think, like, yeah, I had like the basic like concept of what I wanted me to look like, but they just like went with it. There was a lot of back and forth, and I think it turned out being really great. Mars scan mode activate. I can post this later. We can try to get you a little bit bigger now. There are some things I wanted to point out. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll post this later. But two things that I wanted to point out. Yeah, there's like 13 suns in my design. I love that. Going a little bit overboard. There's suns in my eyes. The crown? We're gonna call that a crown. But yeah, the whole aesthetic I was going for, other than sun prints, was trying to balance like my otaku nature and my prince nature. So we have like very casual otaku clothes, and then on like just like a sweatshirt and sweatpants. And then over that we have a bunch of like fancy like royal equipment. I think it looks really nice. And a big sword, because I like big sword. Large fan of the shoes, actually. I'm a big fan of the shoes, too. But yeah, I like the design a lot. It's really sick. Can also do some more looksies at that later. Again, either I'll post it to Twitter or Tay will post it to Twitter, or both. Loving the symbol on the sweatpants. Thanks. Shoutouts to Tay. Oh my god, I lost it. I ruined it all. Okay. So yeah, the design was made by Tay, and then that design went over to a Live 2D. Live 2D was Reverie. The Live 2D model illustration, basically what you visually see, was drawn by Stone. That's their Twitter handle. And the person who made it all move fancy is Gil. So shoutouts to them. They did a great job. I know that's another kind of non-typical thing I did as a VTuber, because a lot of the time, like, all three of these people would be just like one person, one or two people. But you know, I really wanted to like work with people and collaborate and make something really cool. And I think like the combination of like me and Tay and Stone and Gil, I think we made something cool. So I will also have their details in the description. Also have linked it on my Twitter. So let's do a little explory. We still got like 15 minutes. Probably won't end exactly an hour, but yeah. So up here, you can see I got my fancy little, let's call it a crown. I got a fancy crown. And I got hair that moves, that flops around. I love it. And maybe it might look a little... Nah, it looks great. I love it. Also, you can see that my eyes are as a sun. That's pretty cool. I also like the way they bounce as I can't. I'm having trouble winking. Hold on. Oh, do it later. Dyed eyelashes. That's just. This is. I have used no dye. This is my natural hair color. I don't know what you're talking about. I do love the multicolored eyelashes. They look so fancy. And then going down, we got the zipper. I got a little symbol holding up my cape. That says sun in Japanese. If you aren't a nerd like I am. Looks like your guys' eyes are still open when they're closed. Like this. Like my eyes, are they still closed? Are they still closed? Oh, you mean like the line, yeah? You're blind. Rest well. VOD will be available. VOD will be available. So yeah, I got the little button. And we got the fancy cape. Something to note about the cape. Two things about the cape that I don't think the character sheet makes super clear. But this thing, I have a hood. Which is what is most of around my neck. I think if you go back, you can kind of see that. If we go back to the character sheet, you can kind of see that there's a hood there. And also, this cape is very fancy. It's made out of two pieces. This part in the front just folds around to the back, and then there's another extra part that goes off to the side. So I think it's very cool. And it flops around. Dude, and I like the symbol on the pants. You see in the character design, the symbol was slightly was in a slightly different position. But in the live 2D model, I think it looks a little better, like just straight up. And then the shoes are fancy. I appreciate the shoes a lot. But that's not all, because I have toggles. So first, I can take off my cape. Wow, look at that. So I can take off my cape and just be running around. If I just want to do exercise, I don't know, man. Have a slightly more casual appearance. We still got the pin though, don't worry about it. But yeah, I think the character sheet also shows off, this VTube Studio thing is slightly too low. A fit. Okay. But yeah, so the cape comes off. I think that's really sick. There's a lot of options. And something else that comes off is the sword. I know, like, when I'm doing, like, just streams, having the giant sword coming out of the side might mess up layouts. So, for, like, playing video games or whatever, or I'm cramped for layout, then I can remove the sword. I can also have them separate. So I got the cape and no sword. I got the sword and no cape. I got neither. I got both. And something else that is cool is I can grab the sword. So I can be like ready to kick somebody's ass. I had this mostly envisioned for thumbnail making purposes, but I think it looks pretty cool. Especially if you combine it with, I think it's this one? Yes. Serious. Happy. Serious. I still need to mess around with like the settings and studio. This doesn't quite look serious enough. But you get the impression. Also, my frowning isn't currently working. I'll fix that later. But yeah, and then I also got Let's put my arm down. Ugh. I need another drink. So yeah, and then I also got what the fuck? Shocked. What did you just say? You said my favorite anime is mid? So yeah, that's a pretty cool toggle. I like how it's animated too. Again, very good job on the model artist and person who made the rig. And then the last expression is sad. Hold on, I need sad music for this. Oh, we can't go get donuts from the store. I don't know what to do, man. Again, need to fix frowning. I could probably fix that. I'll fix it later. It's fine. Because what the problem was is that I couldn't stop frowning, so I had to turn it off. I get footstool idea if I lose a set in Smash Brothers. I'm like, oh, okay, GG's. And then last toggle I got pretty cool, right? Just like serious wind blowing expression. If I can get really serious. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Anyway, we gotta finish up the stream. But yeah, again, the people who made this, Tay made the design, Stone drew all the stuff, and Gil made it look really fancy. Or Gil made it move. So thank you for everyone on that one. I don't know, I'm very bad at being super genuine, but I really like my avatar a lot. Okay. So, okay. Let's put a happy song on now. Sure, let's do this one. This is like my theme or whatever. But yeah, again, thank you to everyone who helped. It was a lot of work, but I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was a lot of work. I was very indecisive, and maybe at some times a little difficult to work with, because I'm like, let's just change this tiny detail. Let's change this tiny detail. But so thank you all those people for putting up with me, and it was a really great. It was a really great experience. That was like one of my first time commissioning artists to do things. At least one of my time. I've done it a couple times in the past, but like especially on a big project like this, like yeah. Yeah, it was great. I want to commission more artists in the future. It was fun, and I'm really happy with the result. So look at me, I'm great. Okay. Okay, we gotta wrap this up, boys. Shoutouts to artists. Shoutouts to people who can write good and do other good things gooder than I. Okay, anyway. Announcements! Woo! So, earlier I said the 3 main categories I want to do are video games, anime, writing. So to kind of kickstart that, let's announce one of each. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. Shoutouts to artists. Okay. So first announcement is my first video game playthrough is going to be Kid Icarus Uprising, starting tomorrow at 5 Mountain Time, 7 Eastern Time, 8 Japan Time. Yeah, tomorrow basically. So yeah, as I said before, my favorite game of all time. So what a better way to start than by playing this, you know? Starting a new thing. I'm a little nervous. Want to do some good icebreaker stuff. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let's play my favorite video game. Show it off. It'll be great. And also I've always wanted a VTuber to play this game, so I'll hold on. I'll do it myself. Okay. I think these shortcuts work even without yeah, they're just global shortcuts. Good to know. So yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising will be starting tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be cool. And then so that's video games, and then for anime, we are doing a I'm doing a Bleach discussion series. So the plan for the discussion series is that we all watch a show on our own. Then during a stream, we meet back and talk about it, like a discussion podcast or whatever. But it's live and talking to you and friends and whatever. So yeah, in this case, you will have until April 15th to watch the first 17 episodes of Bleach. Then on that day, on April 15th, we will do a stream talking about it. If you've already seen those episodes already, then great. Just join and be careful about spoilers. Don't say anime homework. It's not anime homework. It's I promise it'll be fun. You like to watch anime? Right? You like the anime, right? Be sure to study. But yeah, you can or cannot. Bleach is just the first series that I was thinking of doing. There will be other series in the future. But yeah, yeah, I'm also giving people an extra amount of time. I think this is 3 weeks away. I just want to make sure I'm starting something new, and I want to make sure everyone who is interested has an opportunity to watch it and can like find a place to watch it and whatnot. So yeah, but afterwards, we'll go through it. Hopefully, every other 20 episodes every other week. I don't know. We're still working on that one. As for Bleach itself, as I said before, it's one of my favorites. And after 11 years, it's finally getting a continuation. So I thought it would be a good time for a full rewatch. We'll also be skipping all of the awful filler, so don't worry, I made a list. I think it's like, even with the filler cut out, I forget what the final count was. I think it was like just under 200 episodes. It's not that bad, don't worry about it. We'll also do, this also might include the movies as watch-alongs for funsies. I also think the movies might be canon? Not sure. But yeah, also, I have a lot to say. I just want to start with Bleach because, again, getting a series, one of my favorites, you know, good to break the ice. I also have a lot to say about it. I think it's a very, I think it's a misunderstood series. I think people sleep on this show a lot, so I have a lot to say about it. So I'm looking forward to talking about it with you all. We are almost over an hour. We are over an hour, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. So yeah, there'll be other series in the future, so if you're not interested in Bleach, do not worry. But yeah, Bleach is just the first big project that we're doing. Hopefully we can finish it before the second part of Thousand Year Blood War finishes, and I think that's like September, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. I haven't seen any of the Bleach movies at all. We could watch it together! Because watch-alongs is like we just watch it at the same time. If you don't know that VTuber terminology. Anyway, gotta go. Last announcement is we did video games, anime, and the third one, writing. I'm proud to announce, thump. a Fight in Time original short story live reading. So I have made the thing and made this thing. It's a short story, which means a lot longer than what my intro lore just now. I'm still currently it's still going through some drafts, but it's currently sitting at around like 10,000 words. I made this. I wrote this. But yeah, so I thought I don't want to, as much fun as the like intro lore video was to make, it was a lot of work for 7 minutes and like I think it was like 1,300 words. So this is like 10 times as long. So I thought like a fun way to integrate reading or stories into my streams was to do a live reading of the story. Well, I'll just basically read it live on stream. Yeah. Okay, so I have notes. Wait, look at my notes. First full story release next week. It's called A Fight in Time. It's heavily inspired by Index and Steins Gate, and it's about someone trying to defeat a seemingly invincible foe. And also there are a lot of time travel shenanigans. I'm almost done with it. I really like it a lot. I like how it's coming out. It has lots of crazy magic systems. It goes to some pretty like crazy places. Definitely outsider arts. I'm not sure if that's that's the right terminology, but whatever. It's definitely out there and kind of crazy. But yeah, because it's so long, making it into a fancy video like my debut lore, I thought instead it would be fun to do a live reading of it on stream. I'm not the best at reading out loud, but I think it'll be good practice, and it'll be fun to see everyone's live reactions. So that will be next week. Also, shout-outs to artists. Etrin Artist made this logo. Made this logo. There's their Twitter. I can also link them in the description. But yeah, they made this logo, and it's really fancy, and I like it a lot. So, go follow them on Twitter. Go follow all the artists on Twitter. But yeah, I really like having the fancy thing. And I think that's it. So, oh yeah, I was gonna make a hashtag. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll do. We're not gonna make like 50,000 hashtags. I don't know if I'm that popular, but we will at least make one hashtag. So if you want to tweet about the stream, tweet about the stream, make memes. So some people are interested in fan art. I like that toggle way too much. So you can just like, I'm small enough, you just at me on Twitter. But I think we'll use the hashtag after lots of deliberation and checking to see what was available. We'll do nice paste there, buddy. Okay. Hashtag Solar Prince. One word. So at me at Twitter, hashtag Solar Prince for things you want to talk about me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think when I looked that up, there was like one other tweet with that hashtag in it like 10 years ago. But yeah, also, everything else I wanted to say? Yeah, thanks for coming. The schedule for the first week or two is still being worked on. Also, I don't want to date this video too much. If you're watching this like way after I've done these things, go watch these things. They probably didn't turn out that awful. But yeah, I'm still working on the schedule for the first week or two, but it will be up on my Twitter soon. So again, if you connected with what you saw here, if you care, you think if you want to see more, do the thing, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Okay. Another reason I don't want to be a big, super billion subscriber person is I'm very bad at shilling myself. But if you genuinely liked this, make sure to do all that stuff so you can see more. And that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. We're nervous, definitely in the beginning. We've reached the insanity part of the stream. That's when it's time to stop. But yeah, I know the stream's a little short, but support your fellow sons. Daddy? No. Anyway. Yeah, there'll be lots of cool things in the future. These 3 announcements are just what I currently have planned, but I have a lot of ideas. So, yeah. If you are interested in watching the ramblings of an insane madman, then, go ahead and, smash that like button. Okay, we're ending. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Trying to get an audience that really appreciates it. I still have to, like, cast a wide net. Basically, cast a wide net, and then the people that, like, really enjoy my stuff, you know, grab them by the ankles and drag them down. Is basically, you know, what I was planning on doing. But anyway, hope you humans enjoyed, and have a good sunny day or evening or wherever it is you are on the planet, on the planet Earth or whatever planet you may be watching this on. Okay, thank you everyone for coming to my debut. I can't believe I got so many viewers on my first debut. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, thanks for coming. I love you all. If you missed any part, there's VODs and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. Support artists, do things. Kid Uprising tomorrow. Woo! Woo! Okay. Okay, see you all later. I'm working on fixing my tracking, don't worry. There's only one way to go from here, and that's up. Like, you know, metaphorically, not. Okay, we're ending this. I have no idea how to end streams. I'm sorry. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Wait, hold on. This is the door. Wait, is the door over here? Wait, hold on. I can't leave. Where's the door? Okay, hold on. Here's the door. Okay. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. I love you all. Have a good day. Bye.